with Isaiah Martinez at the U.S. Olympic Training Center. Just got back from Europe on international tour. Assess your wrestling over there. You got in the medals and got some really good tests for sure.
Yeah, I think it was my first time overseas since the U23 Worlds in Poland last November. So it was, again, it was trying to remember what it's like wrestling overseas. You know, dealing with the travel and being in a different place. It's just good learning experience, right? And so I made it to the semis, and you know, had a pretty close match with a guy from Belarus, and gave up the lead late in the match. Right, I was trying to hang on to a score, and you know, those were all good learning lessons, and I took from that semifinals loss and into my next match against the Russian for third, and really made an adjustment and went out. I finished the tournament pretty strong, so I'm happy about those adjustments. Upset about maybe letting things slip by me, but again, just learning as I go along.
Yeah, and you had some close earlier matches. You know, you had to be on your toes. Every round was a challenge, right? Absolutely.
I mean, at this level, the senior level, everyone's really good, right? It's a even step up from college. So if you hang around, guys are going to be in the match with you.
I'd talk a little bit about how things are going with you training here at the training center with national team. You've had a pretty busy summer working out, right?
Oh gosh, this summer has been crazy busy. I mean, with the 3 national team camps, wrestling overseas and doing my first tour with the Final X and the Open and everything, it's been nonstop since I mean April, right after the incident was over. It was already switching my mind over to wrestling freestyle. It's been hectic. It's been crazy, but I've been able to personally, I feel, step my game up even in this short amount of time. Right, I've gotten so much better technically and even just savvy-wise in freestyle. And after this camp, we got about 9 days left of this camp, and then I'm home for a week, and then we go to the acclimation camp in Germany. I'm going as one of the partners for one of the world team members. So we got 8 days in Germany, and then a week in Budapest, and then it'll all be done. Basically, my summer will end October 25th or 26th. It's been a
long summer, man.
It's been a long summer, but it's been great. It's been great.
Well, you're not in school anymore, right?
No,
at least not to the way you were before.
Right? Yeah, I don't got to deal with turning in homework anymore, and I can just focus on being the best wrestler I could possibly be.
Now you're in an Olympic weight. You know, you've made a decision, and it's a tough weight here in the United States and worldwide. Is this the right place for you? I mean, you're strong, you're big. You potentially could go up in weight if you chose that route. Talk about 74 and.
No, I mean, I don't see myself anywhere but 74 kilograms. Right? It's where I want to be. It's where I want to make the team at, and it's where I see myself for the rest of my career most likely. So. I'm committed to this weight class, and I'm committed to becoming the best wrestler in the world. So, and I'm going to try to do that at 74 kilos.
Let's talk a little bit about, getting more international competition and taking advantage of it. I mean, your club type Mercury sends you a lot of places. You go a lot with the national team. As you test these guys in the other countries, are you getting some more confidence in your ability to win regularly at this level?
Yeah, I think it's a little touch and go when you first do it, right? I mean, just like when I got into college or when I got into high school, right? It's a different level of wrestling. It's a different atmosphere. The motivations are different. Everything's different, right? But I mean, it's still wrestling. The more times I go out there, the better I get, the better I feel. So again, it is a lot about experience and getting that competition and forcing myself to be uncomfortable, right? I don't have to go overseas. I don't have to choose to put myself out there to compete. But I believe it's something I have to pay for now in order to be better in the future. So it's all part of the process of becoming the best wrestler in the world.
So talk about your training situation. I mean, you chose to hang out and stay where you pursued excellence in college. What makes that the right place for you when you're training?
I mean, Illinois is home for me now, right?
Yes.
I spent the past 6 years at the University of Illinois, and I've really become form those bonds with the coaches and the athletes. And so, I really didn't see myself anywhere else. And luckily, I have a coach in Brian Medved who is able to say, hey, we could bring guys in for you. We could send you other places when I need a different feel. When, whatever my training needs are, they're willing to accommodate me and help me along the way. So, it's a good situation.
Illini going to be good this year?
I
got a few guys to watch for there.
You know what? I'm the volunteer assistant coach now, so that's also something that I want to do in the future is be a coach, right? So it's actually been interesting trying to change from being a college athlete to being a coach and a senior level wrestler.
Sure.
So I think they're going to be good. I mean, it's been good in Champaign, and hopefully I could just help with that with these guys and help them realize what they're capable of, essentially.
Well, hey, congratulations on winning a medal overseas and continuing on your journey, man. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.